Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom of Wars. That is right, so there is a reference to me and that's why I didn't immediately log into the server. Digital has went ahead and made a reference to my name with 7100, with there being 7,100 slots. Oh man, I'm here. Oh shit, give me a minute guys. Okay, and 10 minutes later we are done with traveling here because this tunnel takes 10 minutes, more like 11 minutes to completely travel through, and my pants have just broken. I was gonna mention something about that, but I guess it's too late now. Oh well, problems. So I am starting another project, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. So of course we have to go into my house first in order for me to start this project, because I have to see if I have all the materials in order to build it. So this idea, me and my friends came up with, just to let you know. Damage to anvils 26. I will possibly get into something about that. And it looks like we should be able to do our project today. Yes it does. Perfect. Okay, let me just clear up my inventory a bit. I have enough space and enough food. Holy shit. Let's get that food cooking. Awesome. You know, I'll probably save some of the potatoes because I don't have any, and I can plant it later whenever the farms start to come. Alright, so may the lag continue. I don't know why I'm lagging actually. I am recording in full screen now in 1080p, but I think I'm going to reduce it down to 720p just because, I don't know, I can. 1080p would probably take forever to upload, and I don't want that. So this project we're going to start is going to be underground here. I will say this level should be fine to start it. I also think I turned on my sounds. Increase it a bit. Sure. So hopefully this level's fine. Then again, there is a lake out this way, and this room should be pretty big. I probably don't have enough pickaxes to do this. Problems. Yeah, this is not big enough or deep enough. Let's go ahead and go deeper. The achievement deeper. And we will start here and go this way instead. Alright. So, I have a list of topics to talk about today. I'm not sure which one to start out on because I can start out on any of them. But I guess I will start out with the deaths in the server. I have died twice now in the server because I was messing around with digital regen and the random gamer, and you know, friends mess around, and they killed me twice. They gave me back my levels though because I didn't die at all yet, besides for when they killed me. To be honest, I deserved one of them because I was like messing around and be like, I stole his horse, digital regen's horse, and I was like running away with it, and then like he shot me or hit me with his sword. I don't know, either of them, and then I burned to death. And then I don't know how I died the second time since I was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I think random killed me then. And then afterwards he's like, oh shit, you had 45 levels? He's like, damn, okay, I'll give it back. That's quite a bit. So yeah, they gave back my levels. I'm not really too mad about it. I can never, though, in every season, ever survive without a death. It's always from players that I die. Always. I'll keep it like that. Actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it like that. That way, it doesn't show through the wall. If that made any sense the way I explained it, I don't want to be able to see this dark oak wood from the staircase as the wall itself in the staircase. Yep, okay. So, another topic I'm going to talk about is something, I should say, that involves uploading and stuff. So this one does go into another topic. I have been limited on my time for my computer usage. Actually, this goes into a lot of topics now that I think about it, so it's a good time to mention this topic. And with this topic, I might as well just start it now instead of talking about the topic. So, I only have an hour a day in my computer. It sort of sucks, and that's happened 6 days ago, or on Sunday. I don't know when, and I'm not going to search it up. It was like 3:20, like the date, 3:20, so the 3rd month and the 20th day. So I now have only an hour on the computer every day, which affects me uploading, because for one, I won't be able to record as much on here, because it's going to be harder for me to get an episode out, like 2 days to make one episode, depending on how much work I do in the episode itself. So, every episode I'm doing is probably going to be something like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I mean, an episode like this, it doesn't really bother me, because I think it's fine. It's something that I would like to watch, something more commentary based. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Counted that correctly while talking. I'm getting better at this shit. Okay. So, yeah, that also brings me on to another topic that, as you guys know, I have a shit brick of a phone. But not anymore. See, I have this glorious friend named Digital Regen, and he recently got a new phone, and he gave me his old one. So, like, by the grace of God, he has blessed me with a good phone at last, instead of the stupid shit brick known as the 3GS from Apple. Yes, the first one with a camera, the iPhone. Now I'm blessed with an HTC. Thank you very much, and that's all I had to say to that. My life is forever changed. Introduced it to the phone world. Okay, so I'm no longer like completely bored if I'm upstairs, because my phone actually can do stuff. My phone is like my old one, the shit brick, is so unbelievably bad. I don't even think you guys even can comprehend how bad it is. To the point where if you load up Skype, it'll either take 30 seconds to open and like another 30 seconds to load the messages, or just crash completely. It's the shit brick. That term was created by Polly. I'll give her credit on that. She called it the shit brick, and I have picked it up based on her. Thank you for that term. So, let's see. Yes, so, since I only have an hour on my computer, my mom wouldn't, like, let me, like, I don't know how to explain this, get what I wanted for the computer. So, like, I want to upgrade slight parts of my computer. For instance, the fan. Give me a second, I'll take the microphone that I have right now and put it up next to it. Yeah, the fan is unbearably loud, and I cannot stand it. So, I wanted a new fan, but my mom won't let me do it. So, that is on my wish list to get a fan for my computer that's quiet. Also, on my wish list now is to get a Snowball Ice, that's a microphone, because right now I am currently using one of my friend's microphones. His name's Ultra Poke, and I want to get this microphone back to him as soon as possible. I don't like having things that belong to other people for an extensive period amount of time. So yeah, I want to get it back to him, so I don't, I feel like I'm intruding on his items, or just, I feel like it could turn permanent, and I can't say that word very well, so don't judge me. And I'll keep this mic for recording and whatnot. But that also ties in with, I'm not going to be recording any more series, like, for instance, games besides Minecraft, until I get the blue Snowball, because I want the nice quality that it has to it. That way you don't hear screeching as a mic, or just annoyed based on the quality of a microphone. I want the quality to be nice and good, so everybody can enjoy it. That's right. So that's that. Let's see. Let me take a look here. So the reason why, like, this is 2 weeks and I've made one episode, and that hour a day thing is sort of one of it, like one of the reasons why. But since I only have an hour a day, I think I'm going to use that hour to focus on my episodes for this series. So 1 hour will probably equal 3/4 of an episode, but determining on how long I decide to take to edit the episode and add in anything I want to the episode. So all my time is probably going to be spent either playing on here, editing a video, or watching things that I've downloaded onto my computer. I'm not going to say what unless you guys actually want to know. Answer in their comments if you want to, but I don't think anybody is going to do that. So, yeah. Anyway, recently on the server, Digital Regen and the Random Gamer have made something remarkable that was not successful in Season 1. Season 2, we didn't even get that far to even begin starting on it. Oh wait, no, we began starting on it, but we never finished it. So this is the first season where we have successfully built an iron farm and a gold farm, because I didn't know about the gold farm. I haven't seen it, but I have seen the iron farm in action, and I don't know how much we have now, but I know the last time I checked we had a double chest full of iron blocks, like full 64. Like, holy shit, what are we gonna do with all that? I even asked them and they said hoppers, and like for sorting systems, and then I said, even with a full double chest, you're not gonna use all of that for hoppers. Like, there's no way you're gonna use all of it. But then they said beacons, and Random does have like 16 beacons, so that is reasonable. But still, a full double chest you're not gonna use even with 16 beacons. So like, we just have immense iron, because why the fuck not? And I can sort of agree with that. Why the fuck not? Just, why not? Yeah, kind of funny. So, something has happened in my physics class. I mean, that class is a nice class. I suck at it. I'm not really good with physics. But that class is so goddamn funny. I hate it and love it at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship, to the point where whenever the teacher starts talking about the math, I go, what the fuck? So true though. That is relatable with a few other of the students that are really smart in math. They do like calculus, actually they're in pre-calculus, and they still can't do this math because it's so like intense, even for something so simple. But anyway, the teacher this week started the class off with puppets. They were like plastic dinosaur puppets. They were blue, and they didn't actually look like a dinosaur. It was more like they had the ears and the teeth. But the teeth weren't white, they were still blue, and they were still pretty tiny. So like, it wasn't like an actual like dinosaur puppet. But he put it on his right hand, and he started like talking to the class through the puppet. Like, he can't do ventriloquism. I can't pronounce that word very well. He can't do that very well, but so you can see his lips move. But like, after he was done doing it, it was pretty fucking hilarious. Like, seeing your fucking teacher try ventriloquism, like, not to mention he's Asian. I'll show you guys a picture of him probably during this talking session about him. I'll see if I can find a picture. I put a link on my phone because I found like he went to a TED Talk for a week, and like pictures were taken, and he's in a few of them, so I finally have pictures to show a view of my teacher. And his actions, like the way he acts, reminds me of Ken. No, like Digital Regen. I'm sorry, he has to move now. Like, oh my god, sometimes they act completely the same. Like, there's speech patterns, and we're to the point where the teacher won't really tell you how to solve it, and he's just like, go, do it. And then like, whenever you ask Ken any questions, he said something like, Google it, or I'm not gonna tell you, or just doesn't tell you. So it's like, oh my god, they're the same person. It's pretty funny. But yeah, he was doing that, and like after he finished with the ventriloquism, he looked at the puppet, and he turned the puppet to look at him, and he nodded to the puppet, and he made the puppet nod, and then like it was like a nodding battle back and forth, and like after like 15 seconds of doing that, he did like a really big nod, and then the puppet did like a huge nod, and then like he just took the puppet off. It was so funny. Oh man. Okay, so that's 15 minutes into the episode. Well, more like 15 minutes and 30 seconds. So that means I have to start something else soon. Let's see. Anything else to talk about? Yes. So this is going to be the last thing before we go to the joke. And I'm still not going to tell you what I'm building here, but it's going to be built before I start any of the glass domes. So I now have a week off of school. Well, a week and 1 day. Random's gonna be out for that week because it is spring break. Hell yes. But he's going out on a trip with his family, and he's gonna have a blast. Happy for him. Congrats, man. And yeah, pretty much spring break. Got a week off. Week and 1 day. So 8 days. Fucking awesome. And summer is approaching very quickly. Man, I'm gonna be a senior next year. That's all I gotta say. That means, guys, after next year, I probably won't be doing YouTube. Mainly because college is something that you need to focus on and is very important. I already know what I'm gonna do for the first 2 years of my college, but yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that I probably won't be doing YouTube for the time that I'm in college. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Now going on to the final bit of today, and that final bit is going to be the joke of the episode. I mean, I still like the joke of the week idea, except I don't always stick with an episode every week. So yeah, that's a problem that I will have to fix, and that's why I'm uploading again more episodes this week, like this following week. So like this episode is going to come out this week, and then next week I'll post it. Yep. So I'm going to write down the joke, and I'm going to read it aloud. Alright, so the book has been written, and now we shall read it. Be warned, it is a long one. Alright, so let's see. We have to start on number 2. Alright, so these 3 men went out on this fishing trip, but as they were sailing along their little boat, a storm picked up and swept them onto a rather small island. Now the men weren't scared at first, but when they saw these cannibals chasing after them, they began to run for their lives. The cannibals were much faster than they were, and so they were captured. The 3 men... Oh, man, I suck at reading. Okay. They were captured, the 3 men, and brought them back to their king. The king said, "I want each of you to pick 10 fruits. Each man must collect a different fruit as that of the other 2. Once you have done this, return to me, and I will tell you what to do." So the men, fearing their lives, ran out and began to search madly for any fruit. The first man returns with 10 apples. The king grinned wickedly and said, "Now you must take those 10 apples and shove them up your ass without making any facial expression. If you fail to do so, I will kill you." The poor man gets up to number 8 and then screams as the pain was so intense. The king killed him right there and returned to see the second man coming back with 10 strawberries. The second man got his instructions too, and was up to the 10th strawberry when all of a sudden he begins laughing hysterically. So the king killed him. Well, killed him too, just as he did with the first man. Now the first man and the second man are in heaven, and the first man asked the second man, "Why did you laugh? You are on your last strawberry, and you could have gotten away." The second man said with a little smile, "Yeah, I know, but I couldn't resist laughing when I saw the third man coming back with..." Alright, so that was the joke, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, random cow.